Hey Leo, welcome to Healing Me, where we are healing me. I am Me the Messenger, and this is going to be a full moon reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you don't resonate with this message, then you may want to check out your other signs for your moon, Venus, or rising. You can do that by looking up a free birth chart, and it's going to give you a full picture of who you really are. My readings most times are either going to resonate right now with you or be a prediction for what's coming, okay? That's always been 100% feedback I've gotten. So I know that they're always going to reach who they're meant to reach at the time that they're meant to reach you. So just because it doesn't reach you at this particular full moon, it reaches you when Spirit wants it to, okay? All right, so thank you, Spirit, for messages for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the cards I need to see and the messages I need to speak. Overall energy. Keep in mind that this energy can be now now from this full moon to the next full moon, or for the rest of the year, depending on where you are in your journey. You'll know what makes sense to you and what speaks to your spirit. I usually have taken one card, but of course, Leo, you do the most and you wanted 3, okay? I love Leo, so it is what it is. Who doesn't love a Leo? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer energy is coming out for you. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. And the third one, Leo, is surrender to the divine. Full moon. All right, and this is a full moon, okay? So you had 2 full moon cards come out. So definitely, Leo, there's this energy in this full moon. Even though it's in Cancer season, it's leading up to your season. So those that are on the cusp in Leo, that are July Leos, definitely this energy is going to be stronger working in your lives than, say, August Leos. I have a son that's an August Leo. He's actually a 8/8 Lionsgate Leo, so just imagine what kind of Leo I have, but I love him to pieces. But those that are, the messages are coming through that those that are July Leos, that the fact that 2 full moon cards came out, a lot is going to be coming up for healing, which may not feel so great. However, it's for your highest good. And you see how this is leaving from a full moon? Well, let me see. Let me look at that. No, I'm sorry. That's leaving from a new moon, okay? So for some, this full moon to next full moon is going to be very, very, very intense, okay? And a lot of healing is going to come up, okay? So you may want to reach out to some Reiki healers like myself and get some extra Reiki healing for you to help you in this intense time, especially coming into your solar return, coming into your birthday season. Things that are no longer serving you are wanting to release, and it seems like it may be some things that you weren't comfortable with doing or not ready to, or may have caught you off guard, that forced you into having to look at areas in your life and allow healing in areas that you were not even maybe even realizing that needed healing. Okay, for some, you did know it needs healing and you've been running from the healing. For some, these are childhood wounds that have shaped your character and your ideas and your identity of yourself and your belief systems of yourself, and have then become who you are as an adult and have attracted relationships and life experiences. And they are areas that are going to bother you the most as those come up to be dealt with, if that's pertaining to you. So definitely coming into your season, things are wanting to transform for your highest good, for you to be the best version of yourself, Leo, okay? What else is coming through, Spirit? It was another message about the full moon. Wow. And then the full moon in Cancer. And this is a full moon that is in Cancer. So things are happening right now, in Leo's life, okay? But it says that these things are working out for your highest good, because it says a personal issue reaches resolution, right? So things are working out for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like it. So one of the affirmations I like to give my clients is, when in this kind of energy, is everything is always working out for me. Even when it doesn't look or feel like things are working out for me, they are especially working out for me then. And I can feel the intensity of the energy that somebody's going to need that affirmation. Okay, so rewind it to get that, write it out, type it out, whatever. Mirror affirmations are powerful. Okay, this is a good time to write out the life that you want. Okay, to write out how you want life, and to set out your intentions, to write out the things that you want to work out, things that you wish that you can resolve, things that you're praying on. Nothing is set in stone. You can always transmute energy by your thoughts, because your thoughts become things. Your thoughts become your emotions. Your thoughts become your actions, right? Your belief system about yourself, okay? It's asking you to surrender to the divine, okay? That's huge. That means surrender to the bigger plan. What's happening to you spiritually, what's the healing that's coming up, what may not feel comfortable. Surrender to the greater part of you. The non-physical part of you is the bigger part of you, the real part of you. Your bodies cannot exist without the non-physical part of you. This is feminine energy. So a lot of you Leos are fixed. A Leo is a fixed sign, right? So you're stuck in your ways. You're egotistical, right? Big egos, right? But that's what brings on that big charm, and that's what brings on that big heart, and all the protection that a Leo gives you as well, and and the love and warmth that a Leo brings as well. But the flip side of what a Leo has in it is that feminine side, and that's the divine wanting to balance out that's the healing that you need to be in the energy of receiving, of allowing in the healing, okay? So that's huge coming through, Leo, that yes, you are a fixed sign. Yes, you are fixed in your ways. Yes, it is. You have attachment issues, right? But it's asking to allow what you have attachments to, allow the healing to come up, baby, okay? That's what it's asking for. Surrender to your divine feminine inside of you. That may not be easy for you to do, because you're so easy doing it the way that you have, and that has become a method of survival, right? But that was fear, that was abandonment, that was attachment, that was childhood wounds, right? Attachment issues, abandonment issues, self-worth issues. That's what's coming up, and that doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because it's uncomfortable. But when you release it and when you surrender it, then the healing can come in, and the personal issues that need to be resolved, those personal childhood wounds that need to be resolved, that have turned into adult experiences that are now adult wounds, can now be resolved. But in order to get the resolutions to the problems that we have, to the heal that need to be healed, we must surrender, Leo. Okay? Ooh, child. Spirit, what else messages can you give Leo to surrender to the divine, to allow the healing that needs to come in, to to create safe boundaries. What boundaries do you need to create within yourself? And sometimes it's discipline within yourself that you need to ask yourself what you need to change, Leo. What are you doing too much of, maybe, that you need to create safer boundaries for yourself? What boundaries maybe do you need to create with others to allow yourself to this time for healing to come in? Okay. To allow yourself some time for self-love, for self-care, to allow yourself to emerge. What boundaries have been holding you back, that have been holding you from, Leo, allowing the healing that is needing to come up? What boundaries have you created for yourself to keep yourself safe through life, from childhood to adulthood now, that you need to surrender to the divine now? What blockages what attachments, what is the word that's wanting to come through? It'll come back. This is the safe zone. What are you selling? In what areas are you settling, Leo, that the divine is asking you to surrender so that you can allow healing to come up? What lies have you grown up to believe about yourself that have caused you to put yourself in these boundaries to stay safe in life, to live the way you thought you should live, that are now wanting to be released and need to be surrendered, Leo? Okay? Because see, nothing is growing out of this boundary that you've created for yourself. Nothing is growing. You see that this is not green, it's brown, right? Nothing is producing from it. From this safe zone that you've created for yourself, right? For this facade. This is the facade. This is a bubble that you've created for yourself to keep yourself safe, to not maybe have to really feel the things that are needing to be surrendered, that are causing lots of issues that you don't even realize that we bring on ourselves, because we don't realize that those childhood wounds are begging to come up all the time with the experiences that life is bringing us, or people that it brings us. But we're so conditioned, Leo, to stay in our bubble, or to stay in our protective boundaries, in our safe zone, what we were familiar with, what we had learned to tell ourselves is our truth. It's asking you to surrender that, Leo. It's asking you, it's time to allow those wounds to be healed. You see how this rose, and roses carry the highest vibration, right? So the highest vibration is light and love. It's asking for love and light to crack through. Okay, it's already cracked through. Something's happened. Something has already happened. For these 3 cards to come out, either something has already happened, Leo, or it's about to happen. Okay, expect that. Okay, and there's a breakthrough that's happening. Okay, there's light that's coming in to shatter these boundaries, these falsehoods, these lies that we've learned to live and to tell ourselves, that have become our true beliefs. The number 12 breaks down to the number 3. 3, 6, and 9 are master numbers of the universe. This is about the new you, the real you birthing out. This is about when this healing comes in, Leo, and is complete, you will no longer need this safe bubble boundary that you have created for yourself. This facade that you've created for yourself, right? This could be looking a certain way, but haven't allowed the healing to come up, so you stay in this looking a certain way for other people to look a certain way to other people so that you don't really have to deal with anything. You don't have to deal with the childhood wound. You don't have to deal with the real you. You see, she's naked in here. The true you, the vulnerable you, the what this is the childhood wounds. This is the real you, because we all are a child, just in grown bodies, right? This is what never was nurtured. But now something is coming to nurture those things. When the thing comes to nurture those things that hasn't been nurtured, that's what causes healing needing to come up. That's what we have to surrender, right? And that's what doesn't feel good. But it causes tower moments. It causes things that have to happen, that are destined to happen in our lives, Leo, so that this bubble, this boundary, these blocks can be, this falsehood of who we are, or false identities of who we are, false lives that we're living, can be shattered through, right? And the real person of who we are can emerge, because we now receive the healing and light and love that we didn't get as a child, that caused abandonment issues, caused us to have attachment issues, caused us to have lack of self-worth. So we learn to compensate in other areas and create this boundaries, bubbles, safe zones, facades, conditions for ourselves to be happy, instead of just being free to be who we are, because we are whole and complete and loved and nurtured, right? That's what's coming up now. Yeah, the old is being shattered so that the real you can emerge. Personal issues can be with other people or within yourself. But it's definitely talking about, it's strong about personal issues within you. This is about you, Leo, you being who you are, you healing you doing the work, you allowing your feminine energy to be nurtured and healed. That it's okay to be a sensitive being. It's okay to need this love. It's okay to admit what you need. It's okay to know you deserved it and didn't get it. It's okay to let it in now when you hadn't been able to let it in before. It's okay to learn how to love the way you deserve to be loved. It's okay now to learn to allow in the love that you never got. It's okay. Because it's the resolution that the divine is bringing you anyway. And you're going to have to surrender it regardless. Let's get you some advice. Thank you. Peaceful warrior. That's your energy anyway. That's that fire energy. Look at all that fire energy, Leo. Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. That's right. To stand up out of this that's been holding you back your whole life and didn't even realize it. To come out of this bubble. To release these boundaries. To release these self-limiting boundaries. These self-limiting beliefs. Right? And stand in your power. Absolutely. Some of y'all definitely need some Reiki healing, or definitely listen to chakra balancing and healing music for your solar plexus. Solar plexus chakra balancing music, or get Reiki healing on your heart chakra and your solar chakra. Also listening to heart chakra balancing music. Yes, if you don't get Reiki, listen to chakra and solar chakra balancing music, Leo. Leo, you need this help, okay? I know y'all stubborn. What other messages do you have for Leo? Okay. Imrama, where are you being called to journey? Absolutely. I love the cards don't lie. Where are you being called, Leo, to journey? You know where you're being called to journey, outside of these boundaries, outside of these self-limiting beliefs, outside of these childhood wounds, outside of these, outside of limits. No more limits, Leo. That's what it is. No more limits, Leo. Okay? Surrender to the journey. Surrender to the path that's being divinely led by you. And this is all that, you see all that water. The water season is now, and that's what's helping you connect to surrender to the divine. Surrender and get the nurturing that your divine feminine side is needing. And that's how you walk through it. That's how you get to paradise. That's how you get to the healing. You walk through the healing waters. Walk the path that you're being led to now. Stand in your power, Leo. You the lion, baby. You got this. You got this. And you are supported massively. By 2 full moons coming out. Honey, hush. You got this. Where are you being called to journey to? For some, you've been living a facade and not been able to be who you really are, always been pulled to. Maybe for some that you've been being pulled to since you were a child. Spiritually, what are you always being pulled to? Spiritually, what journey are you being led? What truth are you being led to reveal to help humanity, to blossom into the best version of yourself? What healing journey is pulling you? What area of your life is begging for healing? For some, I'm getting it's a whole lot about a spiritual journey. A whole lot about your spiritual gifts, emerging, accepting your spiritual gifts. I know that was huge for me, Leo. I was raised Christian and Methodist, and they teach you to control you. The masses teach you to control through religion that the things that are spiritual like this, that connect us to the oneness that we are. I was told that doing cards is evil. That's a lie. But if I didn't answer the call to my journey, I wouldn't be overjoyed to bring messages and be a messenger through my spiritual gifts. So it's asking you, what spiritual gifts do you have that you are denying yourself, Leo? That you're not standing in the power of? Because you're so safe in this bubble. This bubble has been working all this time. So why do I need to change now? Because you got to stand in your true power. See how this third eye is lit up? Even here in the sending hand. But even the receiving hands has all this power, right? Stand up in your power, Leo. But you got to answer the call of where you're being led to. And you got to start journeying and let the emotions come up. Allow the healing to come through, because it is a time to surrender to your spirituality. Surrender to what you have been keeping in this bubble safely locked up. It's time to release it, to allow all personal issues to resolve by walking in oneness of who you are when the healing comes. and walking in your power. Give us some more messages for Leo. It takes a lot to stand in your power, but you won't ever regret it, Leo, I promise. You are highly supported. Goddess of the earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. And you know why? It's because, honey hush, you blossoming out of this safe hole, these boundaries, these limits. No more limits, Leo, because the goddess of earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way, Leo. You're going to be reminded through your spiritual gifts that we are one. You are coming home to your spiritual gifts. You are healing who you are so that your divine feminine can reconnect with you, and you can hear from the divine clearly. Standing strong in your healing, standing strong in your power. Right? This is what's coming through for you. This is what's happening on the other side of the healing. When you surrender and release the boundaries, release what's been holding you back from being the fullness of who you are, Leo, you're going to stand and walk in your power. And you're going to be connected and receive the creativity of what you are needed for to answer this journey. Through your spiritual gifts, through your creativity, to the oneness that we all are, to the oneness that you are. You are coming into your full power, Leo. This is a spiritual awakening. Pay attention to your dreams. You're going to, by releasing and surrendering, you will start imagining the life that was meant for you. Imagining who you forgot that you are. And you'll be receiving new, fiery, passionate, creative ideas. You will see the synchronicities in nature. You will see the synchronicities of us all. And all this blue is you will be able to walk in your truth. Okay? Speak your truth. That's throat chakra energy. Ooh, let me get you some messages and get you out of here, Leo. It's getting long. Okay? Soon. This is happening now. You can't run. You cannot run. Don't fear, it's an illusion. Right? That's what it's asking you to surrender. These childhood fears, these childhood wounds. Fear is false evidence appearing real anyway, Leo. So don't fear the unknown of what's happening now that you're evolving to. Don't fear the journey that's calling you spiritually, right? Don't fear it. It's for your highest good. Surrender it. Don't fear the healing that's here for you. Because it's just an illusion. Because it's here to solve all the problems. What's happening now that's bringing up this is just an illusion. Because really, it's your resolution. This is my brick house deck. Let me get you some messages or affirmations from it. Please, Leo, remember to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button as well to know when I upload content. If you need a personal reading because this has resonated for you, usually my readings are resonating or something that is about to happen as a prediction. So if you need a personal reading, you can definitely contact me at healingme@gmail.com. If you need healing or coaching sessions, you can definitely contact me for that. I do daily messages to the collective on Instagram. You can check me out for that. I am also a singer, an independent up-and-coming artist, and by the stage name of miocravonne. And all of that information will be in the description below. Please check out my new single, Smoke and Mirrors, if you're into that. You don't have to, but definitely if you are, I appreciate and love your support. All right, so before I let you go, Leo, the message that came out is everything is always working out for you. Did I not say that earlier in the message? I love that the cards do not lie. This is what I was talking about, the affirmation. Everything is always working out for me, even when it doesn't look like things are working out for me, even when it doesn't feel like things are working out for me. Things are always working out for me. So know that, don't fear it. Everything is working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. That's a powerful affirmation to realign yourself to who you truly are, okay? To get to this makes fear not have any power, okay? For you are an inspirer. You inspire change, Leo. And that's why this healing has to come. That's why you have to answer the journey, because you are here to inspire change within humanity. You probably already have always been inspiring change, but now Spirit wants to really use you in the fullness of who you are. Okay, so know that you inspire change, and there's no rush, because remember, it's all happening soon. Okay, so don't be anxious. That's all I have for you, Leo. I hope this helps. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, light, smooches. Bye.